Hey guys, welcome to another edition on TIFEH'S table. If you're here for the first time, please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, comment, like, and share. The topic being discussed today is for us young ones to learn and not repeat the cycle. And I have a beautiful friend of mine that will be talking about this particular topic, which is the influence of broken home in the society. My beautiful friend that I have with me here today, she's smart, beautiful, and intelligent. I don't know what they've told you about girls that wear glasses. Not even girls, ladies on glasses. I don't know what to know about them, but she's here today. And I would like you guys to meet her, Aliolo Adamilola. Hello, baby
Hi,
girl.
hi, my darling. How are
Yes,
you?
looking
You
stunning.
look beautiful as well.
Thank
Good to be
you.
here.
Thank you for coming on the first table.
You're welcome.
So, we'll be talking about the negative influence, or maybe there's no positive though, negative influence of broken home in society at large.
Okay.
So, what do you know about a broken home?
Okay, well, basically, I think the entire idea of broken homes is when, the idea of family is when there is a father present, a mother, and then the children. So when we're talking about broken home, basically, it's when a key factor of that family,
Hmm.
basically the father or the mother, is absent, whether they are divorced or separated due to whatever factor that might be happening.
Okay,
So
so
yeah.
that means the absence of one part of the parent, is either the father or the
Yes.
mother, leads to a
Yes.
broken home, and which
Exactly.
can be through divorce or separation.
Yes.
So that leads me to the next question. Do you think a child from a broken home can actually like be different in the society? In the sense that they're saying that a child from a broken home will definitely end up like his or her parents. How do you feel about
Having
that?
a broken family themselves.
Yes.
Okay, well, I think that there are several factors that can contribute to this. The fact that you are from a broken home does not necessarily mean that you are going to end up having a
This.
broken marriage in the
Mm-hmm.
future. So there are different factors that can contribute to that, and it starts from a personal orientation of the mind,
Okay.
and it also depends on the major reason why the family that they started from, the family where their socialization started from, that's a nuclear family,
Mm-hmm.
why the breaking apart started from, initially.
Sure.
What's the cause? Some children grew up watching their fathers eat their mothers, and
Exactly.
that can have like a very very negative effect on their psyches and how they relate with people in turn.
Broken home of a teen or broken marriage has somewhat lead to the increase of single mothers in society at large. And what can we even say? Like, what is even the difference between this present parenting and the past?
Okay.
Like, what do you feel about it? What do you think is different from what our
Okay, if
mothers
i if
did?
i get your question right, what you're trying to say is that there's an increase now in
Yes.
single parenthood than it used to be.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, so there are different factors that are contributing to this, and that's because um first of all, our mothers back in the days, they endured a lot of things in their marriages,
Uh-huh.
and not, I don't really want to target endurance, but to an extent endurance. Some things that they considered the norm that you should be able to endure in your marriage and put up with, compared to the modern day mothers now. Women, now I'm a woman, so I can say this
Uh-huh.
categorically. Submission is a very, very big problem
It
for
is.
modern day women. Like, it's a very big problem. It's why the entire idea of feminism has been switched over. It's no longer fighting for equality in certain basic rights of
Uh-huh.
living, but it's like we are on the same level. They have transferred it to the institution of marriage, and it's,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. It's
So right
actually.
now, people believe that, most women believe that, as a man, you cannot give me certain orders. You can't tell me to do certain
Uh-huh.
things. And so when it starts seeming like this man is bringing some sort of main character attitude or acting like a boss or something, and they feel like, no, you're starting to disrespect me. I
Mm-hmm.
can raise my child on my own. Let's go our separate
Like
ways.
that.
So
You go.
yeah, there are several
Then
factors
then
contributing
you
to
will
that.
start hearing my mental health. My
Exactly,
this, you can't
exactly.
stress me. I have
And
my
it's
money. I
not
have
like I
this.
am invalidating that. I mean, to a large extent, everybody to each person to his own.
Exactly.
If you feel like you cannot put up with it and you'd rather raise your child on your own, fine with you. But yeah, well, that might be true to a large extent. And again, that is not like the only key factor that
Mm-hmm.
we should be looking at on when it comes to like people that cyberbully other
Yes,
people.
yes, yes.
Yes. So as much as the family where you're socialized from plays a great role in the way that you return your attitudes to the society, sometimes too it is very it's way dependent on the person themselves.
Mm.
Some of us, the kind of environments that we grow up in,
Yeah.
we're unable to get sometimes to like a certain degree of love that we feel like we deserve. But then growing up and realizing that, oh, the way that we were treated
It's
to an extent is not how we should be treated. We have the inkling of,
like
yes, we should not
different
treat other
orientation
people
entirely. Mm-hmm.
the same way.
Mm.
So as much as it is dependent on the parenthood of how they were brought up, it's also dependent on the person themselves.
Mm.
And sometimes we should not always amount this thing to broken homes, because sometimes some homes needed to be broken.
Mm.
Yeah.
True, true, true.
Yes, some home needed to be broken. If as a child you watched your grew up with a, let's say, irresponsible father now. Oh, irresponsible father with his mother, and
I know.
irresponsible mother also. You grew up with an irresponsible father, you are coming back, watching your father eat your mom over and over again. He's not responsible for your education and all of that. Sometimes it's very
Just like the
okay.
only option. Just
Exactly.
end it.
That's like the best thing for the psyche of the mother and for the children.
Children. So there was a time I was talking to a friend of mine, and it was like he wished his parents actually had a thought of him, like considered
Consider
him
them.
before separating.
Okay.
And I was like, can we say the parents should have stayed in the marriage because of the children, even despite what they are passing through?
Okay. Well, I think I there's room to show empathy to the child and to the parents in this
Mm-hmm.
situation, because I mean parents will not outrightly come and tell you that this is the major cause of our separation, because
True.
parents like to protect their
The
children from all
children.
of these gory ideas that you don't need to know this thing so that it doesn't tamper with your psyche and how you
Now
see
you do
life
go,
in
yeah.
general. So it's okay, it's normal for that child to have been very hurt, because they will grow up to see their children with their friends with both
Father,
parents
parents, yeah.
and all of that. But if your friend is an adult and I feel like they should have experienced life more
Is an
now,
adult.
exactly, that does not invalidate how it feels about these things, but to have experienced life more to know that sometimes you have to put yourself first. It is
Mm-hmm.
you
Yes.
before anybody. I understand that parents will put their children first in several situations, but if you do not put yourself first and anything goes south,
You might not even be
how are you
available
going to
self to
be
even
able
raise those
to
exactly.
exactly to raise your children in the right mental state, or even be alive to raise them in like very um core situations,
Yeah, I
because
guess
some people end up dying from all of
all
these
of these
things.
things.
So yeah, you should not necessarily stay in an abusive relationship or a marriage that is no longer conducive for you because of your children.
So, guys, we've come to the end of today's episode on the influence of broken home in society. And as much as we like to keep talking and enlightening you guys more, but because of the time range, we won't be able to do that. But who knows? Your engagement will determine if we'll continue on the next episode on this same topic. So now we'll say thank you so much to our guests for
You're
coming here.
welcome.
Thank you for giving us knowledge and wisdom, for pouring it out.
I'm fine.
Thank you so much for being here. I
You're
really
welcome.
appreciate you.
It's a pleasure.
But before we go, we have a quick game to play. This or
I
that.
like games. Okay.
So, morning or evening?
Ah, I think I'm an evening person.
Netflix or YouTube?
YouTube.
Why YouTube? Why not Netflix?
YouTube
So,
is YouTube
Netflix
is
and chill.
educative.
Yes, YouTube.
Because you have a YouTube
YouTube is the
channel.
best place. What YouTube?
YouTube, please. YouTube
What do
over
you
Netflix.
do? Movie night or game night?
Movie night. I love movies. I'm not really a game person.
Single or couple lifestyle?
Couple, please. I'm bold
Co-
up.
that we're supposed to like love God and
Couple, please.
be single.
God has said man and woman should come together.
Adventures or stay at home?
Omo, it depends too, I beg. It depends. I think it depends on the adventure.
Don't you like your bed?
I love my bed. I love staying at home. I stay at home a lot, but it also depends.
You love your bed until you hear that part of the Bible that says
Right?
okay. Truth or dare?
Ah, true, so I don't
Okay.
like girls.
All right, we've come to the end of this episode today.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for listening and watching us till now. We say thank you, we appreciate you. So please do not forget to hit the subscription button, comment, like, and what?
And share.
Share. It's compulsory you share.
Do it.
It's a must to share.
Do it.
Yeah.
Preach
Okay.
the gospel
There you
of
go.
the festival.
Thank you guys. We love